So, Christmas Duck. Christmas Duck, Hi, I'm Steve Gaynor. I'm the co-founder of the Fulbright Company. Yeah, the biggest purpose of the Goodfellow High School jacket and the logo generally is a reference to the logo for Minerva's Den, the section of rap. The fact that there are speedruns for our game makes me really happy, and the fact that, that the any...
Hello, my name is Kate Craig, and I was creating a lot of the environment assets.
Oh man, mom handwriting. We went through a lot of different moms for handwriting. A lot of different...
This is where...
Hi, I'm Chris Remo, the composer on Gone Home.
Hi, this is Corin Tucker from Heavens to Betsy. And Heavens to Betsy was a band.
So here's one of Dad's pulpy JFK books.
One of our favorite movies is...
The doors were actually one of the hardest things in the game to get working correctly, and I know that there's...
Here we have Fresh Magazine, which is a...
Inside of this file folder, you find the first combination code in the game. This code goes to Dad's locked filing cabinet, and it's 0451. When you're...
My name is Sarah Grayson, and I do the voice of...
So these are all the VHS tapes, or most of them, in the house, and these in the TV room are from they only belong to Dad and Sam. Most of the bookshelves in the house are filled with... This is our old-timey record.
Sam's story slash school assignment called The Menstrual Cycle.
I feel like one of the best bits of advice was actually from the Fulbright team before going in to do the first recording. And it was a suggestion that I should watch some episodes.
Composing the ambient exploration tracks definitely ended up being the weirdest part of creating music for Gone Home. The audio diaries
One of the larger assets that we needed for the basement to really give it character and personality was a furnace. And
Oh man, this thing.
So two things. One, Mom's Canadian.
You know, there was kind of this...
So there's this little scrap of paper that's hidden under this bedside table.
Putback is the feature that I'm happiest with.
There was a little bit of concern on my part before any of this got started that you never know how much liberty you're going to be given and how much over-direction you're going to get, because somebody hears it like a specific way, and if you deviate from that at all, you're just going to keep doing...
The music for Gone Home was mainly composed over two separate periods, roughly a year apart.
fanzines. I mean, that's one of the things that we started doing right away, was doing these Riot Girl fanzines, and everyone would contribute and write.
So earlier in...
All of the sliding doors that you see in the game are
writing Sam...
You know, it's really about the ideals that we were trying to get across in our music. You know, I think...
So I'm Sarah Argidale.
For a long time, the kitchen was...
when you put out any sort of content about your game online, whether it's screenshots or whether it's gameplay or anything...
Definitely the second half was where a lot more of the emotional...
Oh, you found an Easter egg!
Who found it?
You found it! This is the best! You looked up! No one in a first-person game looks up!
Because there's no rewards to looking up.
So that was probably...
I'd already played through the first full half of Gone Home before I started composing any music, which was really important to understand how the game...
Really early on, we didn't really give Kate very specific direction. So you want to talk about this fucking jazz mug?
Nobody wants to talk about the jazz mug.
Well,
It's
except
the
for
worst.
Carla.
I hate it. It's the worst.
That was such a common theme
Yeah.
when we were like approving assets or making stuff visually for Gone Home. Is just like, oh my god, that's hideous. I fucking hate it. We're putting it in the game.
Yeah,
because
there's
like
so
just
much
like
of that.
awful '90s furniture and like the
Like we see it in a secondhand store or like
or you
just
see
on
it in the
internet.
Sears catalog
Like,
we
yeah,
bought,
it's
and it's just
true.
like there's so
We just
many
feel like,
fucking
oh,
ruffles on it. I want
oh.
to puke. Like the wicker furniture. And
Yeah.
We never really discussed the idea of individually scoring each audio log ahead of time.
I had seen Bikini Kill and Bratmobile play their first show at the North Shore Surf Club in Olympia. That was
Around here, you will find some of. So these are stereographics.
Yeah, I ended up being pretty happy with this. This is the only picture of Lonnie that we had for a really long time.
One of the assets that I really like to
Mom and Dad are much more actively religious. You know, there's a Bible in the foyer. I was one of the hosts of the Idle Thumbs video game podcast. Barfburger is enjoyed by all. A lot of Gone Home is about.
I mean, one of the most comforting things in the world to me is having some.
The boxes of tampons that you can find in the washrooms around the house, they weren't originally on the list of items that needed to be modeled, but when you're creating a bathroom at that level of fidelity,
The life cycle of the condom.
That's not a real thing, Steve.
One of my favorite things that came out during development is someone wrote an email.
another board game. This one wasn't done by.
So there's a lot less density in the house than there would be in a real house. Like if you look around your house, there's just junk piled everywhere. Probably.
Maybe
like
it's just our house.
I think it's most house.
Oh, you're
right. But almost none of the events, the little events in the game, are.
I really enjoyed playing Gone Home. I have to say it was pretty exciting to find the Heavens to Betsy tape. Yeah.
Okay, the Wildfire book. Oh, man, look at this thing. Yeah, this was another one of those situations in which I totally felt like a weird creepo when I was doing research, and there was a lot of really horrifying romance novel covers. This poor guy was.
You want to talk about a place for Christmas Duck?
This is where Christmas Duck goes.
Oh, it's Christmas Duck's little house.
I think this is one where I love the way.
It's one of those things where we had always wanted to. Well, we had wanted to pay. So this is the last room in the game, or at least the last room